Good morning. Right, as you can see, I'm dressed head to toe in Vaillant Clubber. I even wound up a few people on Instagram about these Vaillant trainers. But we are getting the minibus. It's about a 40-minute journey to Remscheid, and I can't wait, to be honest. I've always wanted to go to Vaillant HQ, so very, very much looking forward to this. So let's go and get a bit of breakfast, go and say hello to the guys, and let's get down there. He's decided to show up. Do you want to come or what? Let's go. So we're off to Vaillant headquarters in, is it Remscheid? Remscheid, we're off. We're getting all very excited. Let's go. Boom! Wow. It's like Disneyland for heating engineers. Here we go. This is a very historic moment we've been added in. This is the first ever Vaillant product. There's an instant water heater. It was the first ever water heater to deliver clean hot water for all the homes. How beautiful is that? That was the product that started Vaillant. And then developed all these other ones. And that was the guy who started it. Mr. Johan Vaillant. I really hope a hair's going to jump out of this.
The short statement, some of our colleagues or customers have.
Absolutely love this. We've seen the Vaillant combi boilers and whatnot with the clear cases, but look at the heat pump. Absolutely stunning. And this is their new uni tower. It's 190 litre hot water cylinder that pairs up with it if you want to use that. How nice is that? So we've all heard of Glister Magic, but have you seen the Magic Flap? So hang on, what? Whoa! Oh! Magic Flap. It's so cool. It's the timeline. These are all the Vaillant tins, and I've definitely thrown one of them away, and I feel really bad now. But love that. So this was the OG product.
That's the one you've just seen.
This is it. I would really love that in my house.
Yeah,
it's really nice. So that was a real cracking start. We went into the expo room. We went through the history of Vaillant, and we're just gonna have a quick little lunch break here. And we're going to go into the R&D facility. It's a brand new building. They're all going to be working there today. I'm super excited. So let's go. So we're just having a little spot of lunch here. Thought to introduce this man. So, who are you and what we're doing at Vaillant today?
I'm Paul Hoyland,
Yeah.
Product Management,
Yeah.
and you're getting the first sneak preview of the new ecoTEC Plus appliance, which will launch on July the 3rd in the UK, and this is the first time that any installer has seen it.
So this is the heat pump production line here. We're on a little guided tour. So cool. So we're going into the new side of the building here. Whoa. Look at this. This is the new R&D building. 54 million euros spent on investing in this. Fantastic. This is the EMC chamber. Look at this.
So this is by far the largest room we have here in the building. The ceiling of this room is even higher than the ceiling of the rest of the building.
So that was really cool. So we wasn't allowed to film in there, but we went into, there was like a weather controlled room. I think it was like -17 in there. And we opened the doors and it was freezing in this room. And then we went into another room, which is like an acoustics room. So they shut the doors, a big thick door, and you just couldn't hear anything other than your heartbeat. It was epic. So can you enjoy that, Ryan? It was good, wasn't it? And we just done a little interview with his film crew here. So we smashed it. Jesus Christ. Got their own train station at Vaillant. It's epic. So we're in the electronics centre here. We're not allowed in our own clothing, so they'll just beautifully modelling this. Time to suit up. Things are about to get electrifying.
Do I look like Beaker from the Muppets?
Check this out. Bang, bang, see you in a bit. Wallop. They actually make 12,000 PCBs every single day, and every single one is tested. Madness! This is the solder river. So they just glide the PCB across. Just glides over the top of the molten solder. And solders it all in one go. Look at that. Oh my god. Who's that Avenger? The Silver Surfer? And that's in here, and this is actually really hot to the touch. You can feel the heat coming through there. Epic. Mark, what do you think of that? So one of the reasons Veiland it's green is because of in the town, all the shutters are painted green. And that's where it got its green influence from. How interesting is that? Oh, they catch up with the group. Ah! Ah! Wait for me! Excited.
Very excited. So excited. The message that we're trying to get across here is that we haven't reinvented the wheel. This is taking probably the best market-leading appliance, I would hope the majority of you would agree, and just making it that bit better.
Oh, there it is. This is 2 years in the making, right? Because the UK, we wanted a curved front. So you see this curved front here? So everywhere else in Europe and around the world, they've got a flat front, and we wasn't happy about that. And also the logo's like right up here. But in the UK, we wanted the logo down here. We wanted this flat front, and that all took because of this beveled edge here to keep the seal, because they didn't want to compromise the engineering inside of the boiler. But that is, and I agree, it's a lovely, lovely look.
Yeah.
So this is it. This is the bit of the game changer. This is my Vaillant Connect. What you do simply under here, slide that on down to these tabs here, and that simply plugs into there. It does clip in. How easy is that? And that completely smart enables your boiler. I like the clips as well. Make these clips nice and easy. Decent. So Ian Rice, the bunny man, what do you think, mate, of the new boiler?
Absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to have one.
Any new favourite features that you like?
Oh, I love this interface.
Yes.
And the fact I can plug the module in the bottom
Yeah.
is fabulous.
That is great, isn't it? That makes plug and play actually doable. And they've also made it on a plastic composite thing there, so if it does ever leak, it's not going to ruin all the metal and go rusty and
And
everything.
how cool is this?
We like this, don't we? That is a nice little touch. They could have left that out, but they banged. We love a sticker, don't we?
We do.
Joe, what do you think, mate?
Yeah, it's really good, mate.
Yeah, loving it.
Launching it in Solar Show as well.
Woo, everyone! So get down to Install the Show and you'll see the official launch of this beauty. You've got your free packages here. It's just the Senso Home. You can plug just this on its own, and then that gives you a gateway into the boiler. And then they also do a Boiler Plus compliant control here. So you just plug that in on the underside of the boiler, and you've got a very simple stat to use. So it's really decent. And this is the look on the inside of the boiler. I love this. All a lot more accessible. They brought the plate forward. Better hydronic design here. The gas valve is so interesting. We've got irony. So basically, with the difference of gas types that are coming into the country, we've got hydrogen blend. This is going to automatically adapt the gas valve and blend it in on here. And as you see on the previous slide, we've got a sensor here, and we've got the burner, and depending on the gas height and valve and blend, it will adapt the gas valve and accordingly change it for ultimate efficiency. So it's a cracking change. They haven't gone too mad with it. They were convinced that, you know, the old ecoTEC Plus, which is over there, was the perfect boiler, and now they just, that's it, make it a little bit better. But I really like the look of that. I like that these are at the back, the wiring here, and it's all about the interface. So this is everything. It's very Senso comfort, Senso home. Really nice changes, Vaillant. So I'm really liking this. So this is the condense connection on the Vaillant on the underside here. Comes with this, which is a little adapter, has a little hole in it for a natural air gap, and you simply push that in there like so. You can then twist that round as and how you want that, and then a condense fitting will just clip straight into there. So I'll go in there. So that gives you plenty of options there, which I was really grateful for, because I heard rumours of it being a long flexible thing, and I really like to make it neat as possible and sort of hard plumb it in. So that obviously, with that little micro movement there, you can get away with all sorts of angles. So that's a really well designed product. I really like that. And this little air gap here, this little white hole, that's actually a non-return, so you don't get any smells or anything coming out of that. So obviously it introduces an air cap, but doesn't get any smells back. So it's just perfect. So with this very important new sensor here, we're not allowed to touch this. So when you got it in, you cannot be putting your fingers on that sensor, much like a halogen filament bulb. You cannot be touching it. So either 20,000 hours or 5 years, the boiler will automatically notify the homeowner or the installer, and then we can change that as a service part, but you cannot touch that in the meantime, and they give you plenty of labels here to show you. So don't be touching that. So that's it then for the Vaillant headquarters trip. We have been around the factory, around the R&D, and of course in the expo behind me. It's been a wonderful trip. Really, Joe, we've got a little goodie bag, and now we're just going to jump back in the little minibus here and head off back to the hotel. Wicked. Let's go. Big day for him. So it's been a wonderful trip with Vaillant. I really enjoyed it, but all good things must come to an end. So let's go and fly home.